Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ZWorld 2021. I'm Katie from ZWSOFT marketing team, your host today. ZWorld is an open platform for engineering sharing, gathering anyone concerning CAX to network, communicate, and share the latest CAX technologies. This time, in spite of the pandemic, we insist on holding the 8th one online and meeting you on time. Although it's the first time for us to hold ZWorld online, it has attracted thousands of visitors. We are so happy to get in touch with more new friends. Welcome again. Most of us are having a hard time because of the pandemic. However, such difficulties will not slow down our pace or weaken our passion for delivering more values, supporting each other, and winning together. ZWSOFT is always dedicated to building a sustainable and all-win CAX ecosystem. Entering a new development stage and under such a new normal, we are attaching higher and higher importance to it. That's why the theme this year is Enable Engineering Ecosystem. Today, we will have 7 speakers with us, sharing ZWSOFT's all-in-one CAX strategy in the new stage, the latest CAX products, the industry solutions, and the success stories for your references. Most of you may be our new friends. So to start with, Vincent, ZWSOFT Overseas Business Director, will give you a big picture of ZWSOFT. Without further ado, let's welcome Vincent.
Hi everyone, I'm Vincent. And nice to have this opportunity to meet you here during this special period. In this ZWorld 2021, we grow through internet. We have more visitors than ever in this event. Besides our old friends, I believe there are more new friends who want to know us more. Therefore, today I will give you a brief picture of ZWSOFT as a reliable, all-in-one CX provider. Its latest progress and strategies from the perspective of business, product, R&D, etc. And today's topic is evolving and thriving, the new stage for ZWSOFT. Let's see the overall profile of ZWSOFT. Founded in 1998, we have more than 20 years experience in CAD, CAM, CAE industries. At present, we have more than 1,000 staff, and 50% of them are R&D engineers. Our headquarters located in Guangzhou, China, and we have 8 branches and subsidiaries, including US branch and Vietnam branch. On 11th of March this year, we went public and was listed in Shanghai Stock Exchange Star Market, which is also known as the Science and Technology Innovation Board. It's a new stage for us. It means we have more possibilities and resources to serve our global customers. As we all know, R&D is the key to a software company. So it is to ZWSOFT. We keep focusing on R&D investment to create a concrete foundation over these years. Currently, ZWSOFT has set up 6 R&D centers in Guangzhou, Wuhan, Shanghai, Beijing, Xi'an, and Florida, US, aiming to cover the engineering talents in different parts of the world. We consistently invest in R&D resources by putting more than 30% of the revenue every year. As a result, now we have more than 500 R&D engineers, including 17 engineering doctors who are leading our projects. Over the past 23 years, ZWSOFT has been focusing on CAD, CAM, CAE, and its relevant core technologies. At the beginning, we sell 2D CAD, and now we have 2D CAD, 3D CAD-CAM, CAE products, and an advanced CAD platform is under development. We name it Project Wukong. We developed from a small company with a few people to a listed company for more than 1,000 employees. We started our business in China market, and now we have over 900,000 users from more than 90 countries and regions. As you could see from our history, we have developed steadily and consistently in the past. And with the deeper understanding in the industries, we raised the concept of all-in-one CX in 2019. Now we have a clear definition of it, a model-defined and a data-driven collaboration platform, and make it as our key strategy. Under this strategy, now we have our current product line, ZWCAD, ZW3D, and ZWSim series. Not only with our current product lines, under the all-in-one CX strategy, we plan to build a sustainable, all-win engineering ecosystems, which will benefit our users, business partners, solution providers, and industry research collaborations. For users, we provide all-in-one CX products to cover their whole workflow with higher efficiency. For business partners, at present we have more than 260 partners all around the world. I believe most of them are attending this event. We warmly welcome them for their attention. And we will still work with them to serve our local customers and build up our business together. For solution providers, now we have more than 200 application developers, and with the powerful APIs, we are able to support them with higher efficiency and flexibilities. Also, we keep cooperating with industry experts, research centers to develop core CAD, CAM, CAE technologies. Now, you may have a general idea of ZWSOFT. Next, I will show you how is our business and the performance. Covering the commercial and education markets, our business model includes 4 key parts. The first one, channel partners, including distributors, value-added resellers, registered partners. The second is about technology partners, like application developers and OEMs. We also work closely with those software and hardware developers. Besides commercial market, we have also been digging to the education market, work with those education institutes and training centers. And here, I would like to share you some numbers. In 2018, we have reached an increase of 39%, and then in the next year, it was 42%. In the year 2020, due to the pandemic, we still increased by 26%. As a note, the growth of overseas market has increased by 23% in the year 2020. We faced huge challenges and difficulties. However, we have done a great job because of the support from all of you, our overseas partners and customers. Here, I would like to thank all of you sincerely. Generally speaking, we had a very strong growth in the past years, and we will keep moving forward with your support. Besides those numbers, ZWSOFT has gained the trust among key accounts in different industries, like AEC, survey, automotive, shipping, construction, electronics, and so on. For example, in the year 2020, we started cooperating with a customer in France, one of the top 3 surveying companies. The reason that they choose us is for our compatibility and application performance. We also have a customer from Spain, one of the biggest manufacturers, providing interior components for automotive. They are satisfied with our product's powerful features and data exchange capability. We have a lot of cases like this who increase their productivity with our software and grow with us together. We couldn't achieve good business without a fast evolving product. Let me show you our latest progress and the future direction of ZWSOFT product. We have made great development for our product in the past 2 years. They are more stable, capable, and for more complex scenarios. The third generation ZWCAD is more powerful in functions and becomes faster and faster. ZW3D, the integrated CAD/CAM solution, is more powerful in modeling and becomes more efficient. Besides, we have enriched our product line for ZWSim, including ZWSim EM, ZWSim Structure, and ZW Meshworks. With the increased development in R&D, we plan to accelerate our product enhancement as following. For ZWCAD, we will focus on highly efficient drafting and its 3D ability. For ZW3D, functions and efficiency are the top priority. At the same time, large assembly is also the one that we want to tackle. For ZWSim, we will forge a simulation platform for more industries to satisfy multidisciplinary and multi-physics simulation. At the beginning, I've mentioned all-in-one CAX, the key strategy of ZWSOFT in the new era. So, how to realize this strategy? We have 3 steps. Step 1, we will strengthen our CAX tools, including ZWCAD, ZW3D, and ZWSim. The second step, we will build an integrated and collaborative CAX platform. Step 3, we would like to cooperate with more alliance and resources in the industry to build an ecosystem. Mark Vovola, President of ZWSOFT America, will share you more information in the next part. Now, let's take a look at the figure of all-in-one CAX. At the bottom is our kernel with infrastructures, the single data source, and different technology components. Based on the kernel, here are our current and upcoming product lines. Now we have ZWCAD, ZW3D, ZWSim EM, ZWSim Structure, and ZW Meshworks, and also a coming BIM product, which I have already mentioned, an advanced 3D platform. Xi Chen, the lead developer of this project, Wukong, will share you more information today. And above the layer of our product, we will cooperate with different developers through our APIs for more vertical solutions. What's more, all the data of our product and vertical solutions would be customized and integrated into a PDM, PLM, ERP systems. Till now, I hope you have a brief idea about our product matrix. In the next part, I will show you our plan, our thought, and our strategy. In general, our plan is in line with our all-in-one CAX strategy. Regarding sales and cooperation, firstly, we will support our current partners to go deep into different industries. And we also welcome new partners who has rich industry experience and can provide value-added services to local customers to join us. At the same time, we are going to achieve a win-win effect with our application developers, OEMs. Last but not least, we would like to expand the cooperation with other software and hardware developers. For marketing, we are going to increase our brand awareness by investing more local marketing and branding. Moreover, except for products, we do understand the importance of local support. We are working hard to provide faster and better local support. For example, we are planning to establish more local offices to better support our partners and the local customers. Regarding this topic, we will have more discussion tomorrow with our partners meeting. In future, we will still focus on CAD, CAE, CAM technologies. We will keep investing heavily in R&D. We will build more R&D centers and gather talents all around the world. Also, we will expand the cooperation of industry experts, research centers, etc. And we are also checking the possibilities for acquiring technologies and solutions. Lastly, what will ZWSoft be and what is our vision? In 3 years, we are planning to provide all-in-one CX solutions covering the whole process of the product development. In 5 years, we plan to build an all-in-one CX platform and an engineering ecosystem to enable all the relevant parties that I just mentioned. In future, our vision is to be the world's leading engineering software provider. And I believe each of us today will play an important role. Please look forward to it. That's all for my sharing today, and thanks for listening. I believe there are more news as an opening today, and my colleague will give you further information in the following sections. Don't miss it.
Thanks, Vincent, for the wonderful sharing. I believe you now have a clearer picture of ZWSoft and its resolution to strengthen CX technologies, provide reliable all-in-one CX solutions to global users, and keep enabling the engineering ecosystem. Vincent has just mentioned ZWSoft's all-in-one CX strategy and the business and R&D layouts under it. You may want to know more about that. So next, Mark, President of ZWSoft America, will elaborate on this strategy, including what exactly is all-in-one CX, what benefits can it bring to you, and how do we plan to realize it. Let's welcome Mark.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Borwaller, President of ZWSoft America. It's great to participate with you in this first ever global online conference. My greetings and appreciation to all of you. My topic today is ZWSoft's plan for all-in-one CX. It's been 2 years since all-in-one CX was announced at the last ZWorld. At that time, we introduced a new application for electromagnetic simulation and announced our intention to develop other forms of engineering analysis, as evidenced by the recent releases of ZW Meshworks and ZWSim Structural. Integration of new CAE applications is the first aspect of our claim to all-in-one CX. Now we are expanding it to include a model-defined and data-driven collaborative platform that will be developed over the next 5 years. Before explaining it in more detail, I would like to review a bit of history to provide context for our direction. For several decades, the engineering, manufacturing, and construction industries have been undergoing a transition from processes centered around paper and pencil to digital information and tools. These days, we call it digitalization or digital transformation. This process of transformation has been driven by the evolution of hardware and software technology, from slow and complex and expensive to fast, affordable, and functional. Its progress can be gauged by the level of its use in small to medium businesses, not just large enterprises. The first stage of the digital transformation was full transition from drawing boards to 2D CAD. It started in the late 1970s and was fully mainstreamed by the end of the 1990s. The second stage of digital transformation was the widespread adoption of 3D CAD/CAM. Though available from the late 70s and 80s, it didn't gain full momentum until the 1990s. This transition is ongoing, but is well entrenched with clear value. The third stage of digital transformation is the use of physics-based analysis and simulation tools to not just validate designs, but also originate them. In my view, simulation has the most untapped potential for genuine transformation of engineering and manufacturing, but it also has the most hurdles to overcome. It has existed from the earliest days of computing, but has not achieved full market penetration because of its complexity and voracious appetite for computing resources. Running in parallel with the previous stages has been the deployment of PLM software for managing product information throughout its life cycle. It has taken firm hold in large enterprises, but is sparsely used in small to medium businesses. The tools are not well understood and are difficult to implement. I believe this aspect of all-in-one CAX is a fertile area for ZWSoft to make a strong contribution by making it more affordable and easier to deploy. Finally, I believe the next stage of digital transformation will be the convergence of model-based engineering with model-based systems engineering. Digital transformation provides opportunities for companies of all sizes to innovate and compete equally for business, but it is accompanied by numerous challenges. Many companies use a variety of engineering software tools. These may be loosely linked through integration with a common PLM system, but drawing files are still used to transfer information and collaborate. This causes several problems. First, different tools and software have different data structures and information management. They cannot directly share data and therefore form islands of information with poor communication. Second, upstream and downstream applications use intermediate file formats to transfer information, making it difficult to ensure accuracy, correctness, and consistency. And third, collaboration and change management are also difficult. These problems are amplified in the AEC industry, which deals with extra complex multidisciplinary data and processes. In addition to the problems associated with using PLM to integrate disparate tools, there are more general challenges that companies in all industries face, including increasing complexity of product designs, demand for faster development and delivery, constant pressure to lower cost, a relentless pursuit of higher quality, and needs for global real-time collaboration. Given the challenges facing digital transformation, our plan for all-in-one CAX is to create a new platform for ZWSoft products and services that will break the barriers of information islands, provide more complete solutions and services, meet the needs of change management and collaborative design, support management of the entire product lifecycle, support multidisciplinary analysis and optimization, and connect digital models with their physical product counterparts, also known as digital twins. Our goal is to make the new platform easy enough to understand and deploy that it benefits not only large enterprises, but also helps small to medium businesses adapt to the rapidly changing digital environment. Our new integrated platform is not simply dealing with top-level interfaces, but is unified from top to bottom, following this basic architecture. The first layer includes the infrastructure, operating system, and most importantly, a unique data source based on database management. It changes our fundamental method of data storage and interaction. All data access from the upper layer is derived on demand from the same data source, ensuring the integrity of data transmission. The second layer is composed of technology components shared by the entire platform. They form the technical foundation for services supplied by the platform. The third layer is the application layer, which supplies a suite of end-user apps for CAX, such as part design and structural analysis. All apps can achieve real-time and effective collaboration at any place, anytime. The fourth layer is a complete API framework, which can be customized and integrated with other systems such as ERP and MES. In the end, the goal of our new platform is data unification and full process collaboration. Whether it's the manufacturing industry's process for design, simulation, sales, delivery, operation, and maintenance, or the AEC's industry's process, each team member will be able to access data and coordinate through any device at any time. Everyone can participate in product improvement and innovation. When changes are made by a team member, all data will be updated automatically with configuration and revision control. In the first step of our development plan, we will strengthen our design, simulation, and manufacturing applications, including ZWCAD, ZW3D, and ZWSim, our goal is to fully support the entire process of product development. In the second step, we will integrate R&D resources across product lines to more effectively leverage them. And we will separate and reorganize data and technology and functions to build an integrated collaboration platform based on a unique data source. With the same R&D platform and data source, we will change data storage from files to databases. We'll also change the workflow from serial to parallel, and we'll change collaboration from offline to real time. We will continue developing our desktop file-based applications in parallel with the new database-oriented platform for as many years as it serves your collective needs. File-based information will seamlessly import into the new platform as needed. In the third step, we would like to collaborate with more industrial software developers and resources in the industry, build an ecosystem based on our integrated collaborative platform, form a rich and diverse portfolio of solutions and alliances, and provide users with more comprehensive services. Our plan to develop a new platform for all-in-one CAX is ambitious and will take time, but is already well underway. We hope the project is as exciting to you as it is to us. In the meantime, we are growing our R&D team and making every effort to improve and expand the products you rely on now. We appreciate your loyalty and look forward to a prosperous future together.
Thanks, Mark. It's exciting to know that all-in-one CAX, the model-defined and data-driven collaborative platform, will boost the digital transformation of large enterprises as well as the small to medium ones. As Mark just shared, in the first stage of all-in-one CAX, we will strengthen our design, simulation, and manufacturing solutions, including ZWCAD, ZW3D, ZWSim, and the advanced 3D CAD platform Wukong, to fully support the entire process of product development. So next, they will be introduced one by one, including their basic information, their benefits and advantages, and the future roadmaps. So first, let's go through ZWCAD, the highly compatible, stable, and efficient 2D CAD platform with Kyle, ZWCAD Product Manager. Welcome, Kyle.
Hello, this is Kai, the Product Manager of ZWCAD. In this session, the topic is persistent advancement for unparalleled user experience. And in this session, I would like to describe in these three things. What is ZWCAD? What can we expect in the coming version? And the future plan of ZWCAD. Firstly, what is ZWCAD? ZWCAD is a powerful, reliable, and ZWG-compatible CAD solution. With it, you can open the ZWG files correctly and efficiently. It has been 19 years since we launched the first version of ZWCAD. And now, we are looking at the third generation. Based on the powerful kernel, tons of functions are supported in ZWCAD to assist you to complete your design accurately and efficiently. Besides, it is more extensible with the powerful APIs. Further, ZWCAD found its new advantage to be faster and faster. Now, let's expand and talk about more advantage of ZWCAD. I would like to use 5 words to describe the ZWCAD: compatible, stable, fast, smart, and extensible. Firstly, compatible. Not only the ZWG formats, but also the ZWT, ZWF, DXF, and various formats can be supported in ZWCAD. Besides, you need not to worry about your user habit. It's different from what you learned before, because you will get your bearings once start using ZWCAD. Secondly, stable. we developed multiple technology just to ensure the stability. Thirdly, fast. ZWCAD becomes faster and faster. In the coming few pages, I will show you more cases about how fast it is. Then, smart. More and more innovative functions, just like the smart mouse, smart voice, smart select, and smart plot, are well supported in ZWCAD. Finally, extensible. APIs include ZRX, VBA, .NET, and Lisp can be well supported in ZWCAD. Hundreds of applications from various countries and various industries can be ported in ZWCAD. You will learn more about this in the session on our developer ecosystem later. Among these 5 advantages, I would like to highlight the speed of ZWCAD. We have optimized almost every aspect of ZWCAD to accelerate your overall CAD workflow, from installation all the way to the plotting, especially in the opening process, which you may use many times a day. From ZWCAD 2020 version, the parallel computing technology is adopted. The parallel computing technology allows the CPU to be fully utilized. In other words, if your CPU have more cores and threads, the ZWCAD can run faster. At first, we apply this technology to read the DWG data. And soon after that, when we are upgrading the graphic engine, we found it is worth to be applied to displaying the entities. Here, we have a video here to show you the different performance between different CPU. On the left side computer is a computer with i5, 4 cores, and 4 threads. And on the right side is a computer of the i5, 6 cores, and 12 threads. And also we have diagram here to show you the CPU usage. And you can see that the CPU is fully utilized. With more resources, the right side computer can open a drawing with 2 million entities just in 29 seconds. However, on the left side computer, it almost used twice the time to open the same drawing in ZWCAD. You may ask about comparing with the other CAD software. Well, we try to open a drawing with a size between 10 megabits to 300 megabits. Generally, ZWCAD is 30% faster. And we try to open a drawing with a size 76 megabits. And you can see that ZWCAD can open it just in 12 seconds. And the other CAD software open it more than 30 seconds. A lot has been said about the current status of ZWCAD. It is compatible, stable, fast, smart, and extensible. So what can we expect it from the ZWCAD 2022 version? Firstly, ZWCAD keeps becoming faster and faster. The panning speed of ZWCAD is 80% faster than before. And we also have a video here to show you the performance between ZWCAD 2022 and ZWCAD 2021. And you can see that the panning performance is much smoother than before. The zooming function, which is always used along with the panning function. In ZWCAD 2022 version, it also has a 40% speed up. Efficiency of creating the polyline is 80% speed up. Further, the modification commands just like trim, copy, and mirror has been optimized to have a 60% faster experience. What's more, thanks to the plotting module upgrading, the plotting speed has a 30% speed up. And at the same time, the accuracy of plotting is improved. Not only the performance of the basic function, but also the new user interface improves your efficiency. Now, the classic menu is integrated with the ribbon menu now. You may encounter this situation in your daily life. The application you are using only has the classic menu, but you are a ribbon user. When you want to use the function of the application, you need to switch to the classic menu. Then switch to the ribbon menu again to use the function of ZWCAD. Now, you need not to worry about this situation and waste your time switch between the classic menu and the ribbon menu. In the previous version, there are many 2D functions added into ZWCAD. And in ZWCAD 2022 version, we would like to add more 3D functions. Firstly, IFC import function is available now. IFC stands for Industry Foundation Classes. It is a 3D file format used in the AEC industries, especially in the BIM project. With the IFC import, it can help you to better meet the BIM standards. Here, we have a video here to show you how the IFC import works. Now, you can use IFC import commands, can open IFC files, then orbit, zoom, and pan can do and see the details of it. And also, you can notice that the IFC structure panel and properties panel is pop up right after executing the IFC import commands. When you click the entities in the structure panel, the according entities is highlighted in the model space, and you can see the properties over there. And what's more, you can change the shading mode to the flat mode of it, just like that. And also, you can check the entities in the structure panel to hide or unhide the entities in the data in the model space. What's more, the data extraction function is also improved in ZWCAD 2022. Now, the IFC entities is shown in the data extraction dialog. After a few kind of settings, the data can be extracted as a table or an Excel file. And other major 3D function is the flashshot. Flashshot is a function to create the 2D representation of 3D objects based on the current view. It is a powerful function to create the top view, front view, and left view, and also the isometric view. If you got a 3D part, it will be a very helpful function to generate the 2D drawing. What's more, the transparency plotting is available now. If you want to have a more graphic effects, or if you want to have a better representation of the overlapping objects, please don't miss the transparency plotting. In summary, ZWCAD becomes faster and faster. It will support more 3D functions for AEC and MFG industries and come with the better plotting module. In the future plan of ZWCAD, it will also focus on these few points. What's more, the APIs will be improved. And to play a role in the all-in-one CAX platform, ZWCAD will further integrate it with the ZWSOFT product matrix. That means if you are a traditional 2D CAD user, ZWCAD will be a perfect solution for you with the powerful function and high efficient experience. And if you want to consider a 3D solution, just like ZW3D or other ZWSOFT product, ZWCAD ecosystem is another important part in the all-in-one CX strategy. It needs ZWCAD to support more robust APIs functions. A company with the all-in-one CX platform built up, there will be more functions linked with the other product added into ZWCAD. Along with this direction, here is the roadmap of ZWCAD 2022 and ZWCAD 2023. Besides of the function flashshot, IFC import, and transparency, the ArcGIS and also the 3D module improvement will be added into the SP version. And in ZWCAD 2023, what's more, the high request function, just like the Smart Block, Sheet Manager, 3D entities graphiting, perspective view, and IGS and step import and export will be supported in ZWCAD 2023 and its SP version. Finally, this powerful, reliable, and ZWG compatible CAD solution cannot continue evolve without your love and support. We will keep listening your voice and advice for ZWCAD. Thank you all for your attention.
Thanks, Kyle. It's definitely good news that ZWCAD has achieved significant progress, especially in efficiency. And we will keep advancing it to bring you unparalleled user experience. 3D CAD is now widely applied to various industries like electronics, mechanical, automotive, home appliances, etc. Now, let's follow William, ZWSOFT Technical Director, to see how ZW3D, the integrated 3D CAD/CAM solution, can satisfy diversified needs from designing to manufacturing. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm William, Technical Director of ZWSOFT. It's my pleasure to present ZW3D to you today. First, I'd like to say thanks to our old fans. Because of your feedback and support are an important motivation to drive ZW3D forward. And also welcome our new fans to join this event. Today, my presentation is divided into 4 parts. In the first and second part, I will make brief introduction to ZW3D, what's ZW3D, and the advantage and benefit of ZW3D. And then I will share some important new function and important improvement in latest version, ZW3D 2022. And finally, let's take a look at the future roadmap. So what is ZW3D? ZW3D is integrated CAD/CAM solution based on Overdrive, our self-developed 3D geometric modeling kernel, with completed function, including solid modeling, assembly, 2D drawing, multi-site, turning, 2 to 5 milling. So right now, the ZW3D covers the whole process of product development, from designing to manufacturing. Currently, ZW3D is mainly used in product design, mechanical design, tool design, multi-site part making, viewer, and measure. There are more and more customers choosing ZW3D because of its benefit and capabilities. So now you may wonder, what are the benefits and advantage of ZW3D? After years of market validation, we can give a summary as follows. First of all, the compatibility in ZW3D. In today's highly connected production environment, we not only work by ourselves, but also with our supplier customer. So the compatibility with other 3D file formats is quite important. Now ZW3D is able to import, export the mainstream file format, also most of the third-party file format. As I mentioned before, user experience is quite important to users. So making ZW3D easier to use is what we have been paying attention to. Now ZW3D offers intuitive interface, familiar operations, easy customization, and also the built-in learning material. All those can let our users master ZW3D within 2 to 3 days. ZW3D has the powerful modeling capability thanks to the Overdrive kernel. Now ZW3D offers hybrid modeling, direct modeling, parameter-driven technologies, all of which made the design workflow more flexible, efficient, and extendable. In this way, you will not limited by the design tools, but just focus on the design itself. The last point, ZW3D is integrated CAD/CAM solution, covering the whole process of product development, from designing to manufacturing. All works can be done by one software and one data format, so that you don't need to switch between multiple software, convert different file formats, reducing the risk of data loss. All-in-one CAD/CAM makes your design workflow more efficient while reduce management costs. So now we have a general idea what is ZW3D. Let's check what's the new feature in ZW3D 2022. Actually, tons of new improvements and new functions were added into ZW3D 2022 version. But if you ask the most important point of this version, I would say more capable, more efficient. So let's go through some highlight of it. Firstly, the modeling capability has been enhanced a lot, like the single rule object mode, G3 continuity. Let's watch a short video to know more detail. G3 cover continuity. Now the blank cover already supported G3 continuity. That means that we can use surface modeling command to create a G2 continuity. And the smart measure command in 2022 version. Now, by using this command, you can directly to right-click the object to show the inquired information. Last is the new assembly constraints in this version, like the new slot constraint, and also some other mechanical constraints. Now we can try to add a new constraint on this assembly. Then we can drag it to make it to do the assembly movements. Another key improvement in ZW3D 2022 is modeling efficiency. In these videos, we can also know more details. First is the new sketch layout. In this version, we redesign the sketch ribbon tag here. Also the selection and the filter optimizations. This is the pick from list command. Right now, just waiting the mouse here, you can select what you need. And last is the layer improvements. Right now, in this version, you can do a lot of operation in the layer manager. Simplify feature history. This is the comparison between previous version and current version. You can see that in 2022, the history becomes shorter. Multi-column and folder in Assembly Manager. Now you can see that in Assembly Manager we support the multi-column. Now you can do a lot of operation here, like change the color of the component, also hide or show the component in the display windows. And also right now you can use the folder functions to package your constraint or component in the Assembly Manager. Besides the modeling efficiency, the drawing efficiency in 2D sheet also enhanced a lot. Here we can also watch a video to see more detail. Drawing improvements. Right now, the isometric view can inherit the PMI information in 2D shape. You can see that all the dimensions already generation on the model. Also the isometric section view. Next is the new revision table in 2022 version. Now we can generate the symbol on the 2D view. Next is the title block improvements in 2022 versions. Okay, now we can easily to fill the title block information in this version. You can see that the table here. There is another important point not shown in this video. The view generation speed, especially for the complex model, increased by more than 18%. In addition to the capability of ZW3D platform, we also focus on extending the application capability for different industries. In this video, we can see the improvement in sheet metal module. First is the predefined global attribute for the sheet metal module. And then is the new flattened functions in sheet metal. Okay, we can also export to DWG file. Next is the brand new piping modules. We can set all the parameters and call the model from the list. Now we can drag our mouse then to generate the pipe. Also, just dragging, you can generate the pipe. What's more, there are more than 200 APIs added in this version. So can let different developers transplant their various application into ZW3D. Last but not least, the CAM improvements. In the previous version, we added the full machine simulation in ZW3D to close the loop of the CAM. But it was not ready for multiple language, not ready to pass in the end code of Heidelberg and Siemens, not ready for some 5S machine tools. But in this version, we realize all those I mentioned just now. So here we can also watch a video to see the upgrade full machine simulation functions. So now you can see that we support multiple languages, and also we can support the 5-axis head A and C, and more controller like the Heidelberg and Siemens. And here is the simulation in the machine simulation. Okay, we can set up more parameters here. Then you can see the movement to machine this part. Do you like this new feature and improvement of ZW3D 2022? Now let's talk about the future. What is the roadmap of ZW3D? In the future version, we will keep focus on the following aspects. The most important ones are still the stability and efficiency, which we will continue to strengthen to offer more powerful 3D CAD platform. Secondly, we plan to add more functions to fully support the whole process of large assembly design. For CAM, we will make CAM programming more intelligent to enhance the programming efficiency. What's more, we will strengthen the capabilities of existing industry application module and add more to cover more industry application requirements. Our final goal is enabling ZW3D to play an important role in ZWSOFT's all-in-one CAS strategy to connect model data with the platform so as to integrate designing, simulating, and manufacturing into unified collaborative platform. For more detail, in the coming 3 years, we will continue to improve the robustness and efficiency of ZW3D and the capability to deal with large and complex assembly design. Meanwhile, we will add more application modules like tubing, electrical cable, realize the integration with mainstream PLM system, and provide more APIs to satisfy more complex needs. Up to now, I will introduce the current code capabilities and the future direction of ZW3D. As you may know, ZW3D is not a new product, but a market value to 81 with 35 years of industry application and 11 years of polished by ZWSOFT. Now we are at a new stage, with the continuous progress of product capabilities and the heavy investment in R&D team. We are confident that we have the ability to quickly integrate and involve ZW3D to provide users with more reliable 3D CAD/CAM product. Flexible design, fast machining is our definition of ZW3D. We will continue to work hard and move forward to this goal. There's no doubt that we still have a long way to go, but work together, I believe that we can create a better future. That's all my sharing today. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, William. It's exciting that ZW3D has realized quick iteration and evolution based on the self-developed Overdrive kernel. And the new features and improvements like G3 continuity in the latest ZW3D 2022 are also desirable. Flexible design, fast machining. Let's look forward to the next level ZW3D. You may need some time to digest the rich content shared just now. So next, let's take a 3-minute break. See you later.
ZWSOFT cung cấp chúng tôi giải pháp có thể giải quyết gần như hầu hết các yêu cầu trong công việc từ đơn giản đến phức tạp. Bên cạnh đó thì giao diện sử dụng thì rất trực quan và thân tiện, ngay cả với những người lần đầu sử dụng phần mềm. Ngoài ra có sự hỗ trợ trực tiếp từ đội ngũ ZWCAD Việt Nam cho bất kỳ yêu cầu nào phát sinh từ phía Capico cũng là điều rất là tuyệt vời đối với chúng tôi. Do đó là chúng tôi đã tin tưởng và lựa chọn ZWSOFT bao gồm ZWCAD và ZWCAD 3D cho công việc hàng ngày của tôi tại Hyundai Capico. Ngoài những lý do kể trên thì chúng tôi đánh giá là độ tin cậy và khả năng tương thích của ZWSOFT đối với các phần mềm đang sử dụng tại Hyundai Capico, như là khả năng nâng cấp linh hoạt và bản quyền vĩnh viễn là những lợi thế rất lớn so với các phần mềm CAD/CAM khác trên thị trường. Và chúng tôi quyết định chọn ZWSOFT để sử dụng tại Hyundai Capico.
Przede wszystkim robię rysunki 2D, które idą na budowę do realizacji. Mam przekształcenie wszystkie odkłady, które oczekują na architektów lubelskich, jak później wzbogacam o elementy konstrukcji, czy też na tej podstawie rysują dane. No ja tu mam o tyle dobrze, że do firmy tak, 300 metrów, z czego to laptop odpadły i podejść. Nawet przy ułomności posługiwania się jest w stanie opanować całego programu, nie niedoskonałości w poznaniu programu, którą się sprzęt przyjeżdżaliśmy. Nie było bardzo elegancko obsłużone. Cenimy sobie to, że odbywają się oceny to już cykliczne spotkania i prezentacje nowych wersji z udziałem producenta. To jest ciekawe. Pojawia nowy produkt, to pokazanie tego Państwu na ekranie i zapoznanie się bezpośrednio z tymi nowościami programowymi, to jest cenne.
Bên mình thì thường xuyên là sử dụng những cái phần mềm như là ZWCAD hay CAD cho việc là thiết kế các công trình đèn biển, cải tạo, khắc phục hoặc là thiết kế phao. Tiêu bên mình có cả một đội xưởng cơ khí là cũng có sửa chữa và đóng gói tàu. ZWCAD thì nó hoàn toàn tương thích với những cái list ứng dụng của mình và được hỗ trợ của ZWCAD thì rất là hợp lý. ZWCAD nó hỗ trợ rất tận tình. Những cái cộng tác chúng tôi trực tiếp với những cái lead của bên mình để hỗ trợ tốt trong công việc. Nên mình quyết định là dùng ZWCAD.
ก็จะมีนะก็เรื่องของแน่นอนราคาที่มีความสมเหตุสมผลแล้วก็สามารถที่จะทดแทนAutoCAD ได้ในเรื่องของcompatibility ของ drawing ที่เราเคยใช้นะครับเนื่องจากว่าเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยงานจากเดิมที่เคยทำไว้มันก็สามารถที่จะถ่ายโอนมาที่ซอฟต์แวร์ตัวใหม่ได้นะครับแล้วก็รวมถึง input output ซึ่งเราสามารถมาต่อยอดในการพัฒนาให้มันเข้ากับการใช้งานเฉพาะของเราด้วย
การที่จะเปลี่ยน user การทำงานที่ความเคยชินซึ่งมัน compare กับAutoCAD ได้ 90% ซึ่งไม่ค่อยมีปัญหาเป็นแบบนี้นะครับก็ถือว่าง่ายและในส่วนของ การ developer ก็ไม่ต้องเปลี่ยนอะไรมากมายบางทีอาจจะเปลี่ยนแค่ library นิดหน่อยซึ่งมันสามารถสะดวกยืดหยุ่นซึ่งสามารถรันงานได้ทันทีนะครับอันนี้คือข้อดี คือบางกรณีที่ว่าติดปัญหาพอเราติดต่อทางdistribute ของเมืองไทยบางอย่างเขาไม่สามารถตอบได้นะครับผมเซตติ้งแล้วก็เขาก็ forward ไปให้ที่จีนเราก็คุยกันแล้วเราก็สามารถ solve ได้เร็วครับอันนี้ก็คือเป็นข้อดีข้อนึง
ZWCAD for like 3 years na from now. So, mas tingin ko mas okay na rin na mag-ZW kami kasi napaka-restrict kasi regarding to licensing. So, for like past 5 years, we're happy naman na we've been using ZWCAD till now.
Since 2010, our office, we use ZWCAD 2010, and as of now, we're still using it.
Bukod sa cheaper siya, yung support ng ZWCAD is very advantageous para sa amin. We have records naman with ZWCAD and we can easily contact them regarding for support, and if we have to ask for other expansion, we can easily ask them and help them or ask help from them para matulungan kami regarding sa ZWCAD.
Yes, we will recommend ZWCAD to our company also.
In 2018, ZWSOFT has entered the CAE field and released its first CAE product, ZWSim for electromagnetic simulation. Up to now, ZWSim Structural and the CAE platform ZWMeshworks have also made their debuts. Now, let's welcome Tony, ZWSim R&D Director, to give us a more detailed introduction. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Tony, the R&D Director of ZWSim. Today, I will show you our product line for ZWSOFT CAE product. And back then, my colleague has just mentioned our CAE product. And back in ZWorld 2019, we had a plan for the CAE. And now, I think it's the time to show you our CAE product, ZWSim. Today, I will start with what is ZWSim and show you 3 products of ZWSim series. And at last, as a new member of ZWSOFT product line, I will show you our development plan in the near future. So now, what is ZWSim? And more importantly, what we can get from ZWSim? Conventionally, a CAE product just convert actual model to numerical model, and with the geometry engine, pre-processor, solver, and the post-processor, you can build the whole process all together. However, in ZWSim, we offer a two-way data transfer between CAD module and the CAE module. So if your initial design doesn't meet your requirements, you can go back to your CAD module to redesign. So we offer this in all of this in a single program. Now, let me show you the 3 products of ZWSim. First of all, we have ZWMeshworks, a uniform pre- and post-platform for generating meshes, adjusting boundary conditions, and so on. Next one, we have ZWSim EM, a high-frequency, full-wave electronic magnetic simulator for in 3D simulation. And the third one, we have ZWSim Structure, a simulator with finite element method for structure and mechanical and thermal problems. And the question is, you may wonder how these 3 products actually influence your work, and actually how this can benefit your work. And first of all, I will talk about them in more detail. ZWMeshworks, with our self-developed modeling engine, with the geometry engine, pre-processor, post-processor, and also the mesh generating engine, we offer a whole process that people can discretize the 3D model to mesh grid for later solving with this engine and its all of its models. Plus, it's highly open architecture, so people around the world can integrate their own solver into it. It also offers a lot of APIs and various input files, so there is no need to transfer or translation any data file into another format. You can just use it in our own platform. Okay, we will show the pros of the ZW meshwork using a lot of cases. First of all, it's quite robust for generating meshes, like the one in the left. With such a complex structure, you can discretize the mesh grid with one single click, and the users can refine the mesh manually. And besides, we also offer the way of automatically adjust the mesh grid. We offer the adaptive technology so that we can get a balance between the efficiency and the accuracy. Next, the ZW meshwork is also a really compatible platform. It supports more than 20 CAD files and also a lot of solvers using different mesh files like Nastran and ANSYS. The post-processing is also quite versatile. It supports 2D chart, 3D counters, and 3D animations. And apart from this platform, we have two solvers. One solver is a ZWSim EM. So it's for electronic and magnetic simulation. It's used for high-frequency electromagnetic simulation. And with our own proposed method, the EIT, namely embedded integral technique, it has been proved to be accurate, efficient, and less memory consuming. So now you may wonder how to show the accurate, efficient, and less memory consuming. So this can all be improved by these single mobile phone cases. So the goal of this case is to find the best signal in a given frequency band. With this case, we can see the chart in the middle. So with the blue line is the result gotten from the reference solution, and with the red line is the result obtained with our own solution. So you can see they are highly consistent, and if you compare the time and the memory spent on this problem, our software is less memory and time consuming. Also, if you want to evaluate the result, you can check the signal pattern in space with our own post-processor module. Apart from the EM solver, we have ZWSim structure. So it's for mechanical and thermal analysis for both static, buckling, dynamic, and thermal analysis. It supports both linear and nonlinear analysis, and is used for handling complex structure and thermal analysis. Its ability can also be shown by a lot of cases. Here I just show you 3 of them. First of all, a crane structure is analyzed under the external loading. So you can show the stress and the deformation counter here. And the next one, a vessel is analyzed under the internal pressure. And the third one, a chip group is analyzed under the thermal distribution. And for all of these 3 tests, if you look at the result, you can see they are highly consistent with each other, and the difference are less than 5%. Okay, as we do for all of other ZWSoft products, we are adding more and more functionalities. This is just the beginning of our ZWSim product. So next, I will show you our development plan in the near future. First of all, for the platform, ZW Meshwork, we will support solvers for multiple disciplinary areas. So to achieve this, we will define a uniform data structure so that different users or different solver developer can integrate their own solver into our platform. And if anyone of you has an interest in such integration, we are happy to know and help. For the 2 solvers, first of all, for ZWSim EM, we will support more algorithms for different skills for complex structures so that they can be used in different areas. We can even handle such a complex structure like an airplane. We will also use parallel computing technology to enhance the efficiency. And for another solver, the ZWSim structure, We will try to meet the needs of different areas. So first of all, we will try to handle the complex assembly, and we will also enhance our ability in dynamic and vibration problems. Apart from that, we need to continuously improve our nonlinear ability and also handling coupled thermal and structure analysis. The goal of the ZWSim structure development plan is to meet as many problems as we can. Okay, now let me summarize the key point for you. ZWSim offers a two-way data transfer between the CAE and the CAD module. So in this single software, we can design, optimize a simulation, and also redesign. And I think ZWSim can facilitate the simulation-driven design process and finally lead to intelligent manufacturing. I think this can really accelerate your production circle and help you create good products. And thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks, Tony. It's amazing that CAE plays a key role in simulation-driven design to help engineers reduce costs while increase efficiency. It's also good to know that ZWSOFT is working hard in multidisciplinary and multi-physics simulation solutions to realize intelligent manufacturing. Except for small and medium-sized products, ZWSOFT is also ambitious to develop solutions for large ships, buildings, aircraft, etc. And Project Wukong, the 3D CAD advanced platform, is right aiming at that. Now, let's welcome Xi Chen, the lead developer of Project Wukong, to unveil this project officially for the first time. Welcome.
Hi everyone, my name is Xi Chen. I'm the lead developer of Project Wukong. And today, I'm going to introduce our project to you. It has been 10 years since our first release of ZW3D. After a decade of continuous upgrade, ZW3D has become capable of serving the manufacturing industry well. However, along with the advancement of global industries, the demand for 3D CAD software is increasing qualitatively and quantitatively. To meet the new demand, we launched Project Wukong. Its objective is to design a next-generation 3D CAD platform, the Wukong platform. The Wukong platform is aimed to support cross-disciplinary applications, such as AEC and shipbuilding. It's not just a simple upgrade of ZW3D, but a brand new platform. And it is also part of our all-in-one strategy. In the next 10 to 15 years, we're going to develop ZW3D and Wukong in parallel. ZW3D will cater to the demand of manufacturing industry, while Wukong will fulfill the need of large-scale AEC industry. The project Wukong started back at 2019. We've spent more than a year in market research and technology research. During this period, we've been questioning ourselves, what should the next generation 3D CAD platform be capable of? And here is our answer. First of all, we believe the Wukong platform will support cross-disciplinary applications. As I have mentioned above, Wukong platform will support applications of BIM, shipbuilding, aerospace engineering, etc. Besides, we architected Wukong into a multi-client platform, where multiple clients can operate on a single data source. The platform will be cloud native. It can be easily deployed onto public cloud or private cloud, and will not rely on local file storage. Moreover, Wukong will enable teams of diverse backgrounds to collaborate, in particular, to manage the product lifecycle through different phases of a top-down design. Tasks generated from different disciplines can be executed concurrently. On top of that, Wukong is designed for assembly modeling on a scale of tens of millions of parts, which is an essential demand for mission-critical projects, such as designing ships, aircraft, or skyscrapers. Last but not least, Wukong will have great extensibility. its APIs will be more extensible than the counterparts of other existing CAD software in the market. With those APIs, Wukong will enable our partners to develop and customize their own applications. As stated above, Wukong is specialized for large-scale AEC industry segment, including construction, shipbuilding, aerospace engineering, etc. We choose BIM application as the first application built upon our platform. Our BIM application will start from supporting mass design, structure design, HVAC design, electromechanical design, and it shall be also developed to support construction planning, prefabrication, construction management. At the end of the day, our goal is to design an application which covers the entire building lifecycle. Today, I'm excited to share our latest achievement and future plan with you. We believe the key features of Wukong will add tremendous values to our customers. Currently, there are over 100 professional developers dedicated to building the platform. As of this speech, we have completed the development of underlying technologies, and we will soon start the development of the BIM application, which I just talked about. We plan to finish the platform in around 3 years, and we plan to launch the BIM application as the first application built upon our platform in about 5 years. That's all for my speech today. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Mr. Chen. It's thrilled that Project Wukong can deal with large-scale AC and MFG projects with large modeling and assembly capabilities and large project manageability. Just now, 4 speakers introduced ZWSOFT CAX solutions to us. Coming from different industries, you may also want to know more about the applications based on these platforms, and also the application experience from your peers. So next, let's welcome Colin, Developer Ecosystem Director at ZWSOFT, to share with us. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. I'm Colin, Developer Ecosystem Director at ZWSOFT. It is my great honor to be here to talk about ZWSOFT ecosystem. Ecosystem is very important because today's society is highly interconnected. So my topic is all for industries, insights, solutions, collaboration. Up to now, for different industry sectors, there are more than 200 industry developers building the applications on ZWCAD and ZW3D. In the surveying and mapping industry sectors, there are a series of top applications available. If you are from Romania, you may know the top surveying solutions, TopoART. If you are from Croatia, you may be familiar GeoPlus. If you are from Spain, definitely Apple's surveying solution is what you should not miss. In order to provide a local surveying experience, ZWCAD has been adapted to different surveying standards by collaborating with application developers. I hope you enjoy them. In the civil engineering industry sectors, there are a lot of top applications working on ZWCAD as well, which deliver the great design experience for civil engineers. No matter which country standards you need, you can always find the applications matching your local standards. What's more, ZWCAD has been adapted in other industry sectors, such as furniture design, MEP, and etc. For instance, for document management, ZWSOFT builds the APIs for PM integration, which allow any PM to connect with ZWCAD files and improve the user experience of interacting between ZWCAD and PM systems. No matter you are using the big systems like Windchill or the medium-sized PDM like GAN PDM, you always get the nice user experience. Thanks to the great support from ZWSOFT international partners, there are a lot of partners building the connection with ZW3D to provide excellent industry experience, including niche markets such as electrical design, shoe design, jewelry design, wooding machining, laser cutting, and etc. It is very interesting that ZW3D has been used by hundreds of jewelry designers. Looks pretty nice.
With the partnership with international partners such as Keyshot, Volumia, FastBrain, and etc., ZWSoft is building the better and better ecosystem. For example, with Keyshot, ZW3D can get the realistic rendering results. With Volumia, ZW3D gets the faster roughing results for machining. With FastBrain, ZW3D is able to unfold complex geometrical paths. With full machine simulation, ZW3D runs the full verification before the actual machining. With Cadina's path solution, ZW3D gets thousands of catalog libraries quickly. The success of the industry application partners is extremely important to ZWSoft. As a CX provider, we understand that developers always concerned how easy it is to integrate with ZWSoft platforms. Therefore, for ZWCAD, we are delivering the best APIs to meet the industry application needs. We believe it should be easy for developers to port their application to multiple CAD platforms. After the past 3 years' efforts in enhancing APIs, today, we are pleased to announce the latest migration wizard. 90% codes can be easily adapted to ZWCAD on average. And we are continuing to spending more efforts to improve application developer experience. Here is a reference from one of the developers. It only takes 2 weeks to finish 90% of 400,000 lines of code. That is fantastic. Today, all kinds of applications are delivering great values to users. Here is the application from C1 Design. Let's make a brief interview with the CEO, Shlomi, to share his insight about civil engineering. Hi, Shlomi. Could you please introduce your company?
Thank you for having me here today. My name is Shlomi, and I'm the CEO of C1 Design, a leading CAD and GIS software development company since 1999.
Thanks. Why you decided to develop a civil engineering solution?
Back then, in 1999, designing a road or pipeline networks using basic CAD software, or even manually, was a tedious work. My father is a civil engineer. He is retired by now. I have studied computer science. I therefore asked my father, what are the challenges of a civil engineer? Or in other words, what can make a civil engineer work more efficiently and accurately? The combination of our skills, him as a civil engineer and I as a software engineer, led to the development of CivilCAD, a comprehensive civil engineering solution. Today, 20 years later, we have more than 2,500 customers and with about 700,000 users in more than 10 countries.
Glad to know that. Any comments on your development experience with ZWCAD?
In one word, excellent. As I've mentioned before, the product is robust, stable, and has a good programming interface. But, and probably more important, what made the development experience supreme is the high availability of ZWCAD technical support team. Its responsiveness and willingness to ensure that the two softwares, CivilCAD and ZWCAD, works as one.
Yeah, thanks. Could you please share the benefit of the application, how it improved the design experience of civil projects?
CivilCAD, or in its new name for ZWCAD users, ZWCAD plus Civil, is an holistic solution for civil engineering professionals. Roads designer, land developers, water, sewage and drain engineers, surveyors, construction companies, of course, all of them use the system for their daily work. The software provides these experts with tools and functions to make the work efficient, fast and accurate. ZWCAD plus Civil is a full 3D software. The surfaces, the roads, and the infrastructures are all BIM models. All these models automatically interact with each other. That means that if, for example, the road alignment change, the vertical alignment and the cross-section change accordingly. This capability maximizes the software flexibility and allows civil engineers to check several design options and quickly respond to clients' requests.
The application sounds promising. Do you have any comments from users who are using both of ZWCAD and Civil Design Civil solution?
So far, it's going great. We first approach our existing clients, which have a high level of confidence in us, and convince them to migrate and use our own platform on top of ZWCAD. I can quote one of the biggest clients, the managing director of RCC, which is a company of SBI Group, among the 100 biggest construction companies in the world. And I quote, "We have tens of construction sites. Moving to ZWCAD was a great decision. We saved money, we stopped paying annual subscription fee, and continued enjoying the benefits of Civil Design Solution, which is our main civil engineering tool, all over our sites." This is the managing director. But I want to say something as a summary. I can say that civil engineering market is huge and looking for an easy use, cost-effective and robust solution. People look for good solution and they are willing to pay for good solution. I therefore foresee great future for the joint product. Thank you.
Thanks for your time to share your stories in the civil engineering status. The integration of civil engineering and ZWCAD is impressive. What about ZW3D? In order to get the faster electrical design, Electro-Focus from Korea has been developing an electrical design and machining solution. It is our honor to invite the developer, Simon, here. Hi, Simon. Could you please introduce your company?
Hello, my name is Simon Kim. I'm the CEO, a company that makes a valuable product. The strength of our company is that it makes good solutions with a combination of CAD and CAM.
Simon, you're the expert in the electrical solution. Could you please share your opinion about what makes a good electrical solution?
About electrical solution, three understandings are important. First, understanding of machining. Second, understanding of electrical machining. Finally, understanding of electric discharge machining.
Thanks. Why you choose to develop your electrical solutions on ZW3D?
I think I can summarize in three ways. The first is excellent data exchange and modeling editing. Normally, mold modeling was performed in various CAD systems. So, data exchange for this modeling should be good. And modeling editing should be good too. As a result of our testing before product development, the data exchange and modeling editing functions of ZW3D were excellent. Second, this is possible to use both CAD and CAM. Our final development goal is to develop electron machining solutions and discharge solutions. As you know, ZW3D is all-in-one and supports both, and developer companies like us can create additional solutions. Finally, for product development, the headquarters development support must be good. ZWSOFT has satisfied this. Now, we are satisfied that we choose ZW3D as the development platform. These are the reasons why we choose ZW3D to develop our solution.
There are a lot of developers developing the applications on ZW3D. Could you please share your development experience?
We did electrical modeling in CAD and drawings for electrical data. Our electrical modeling functions are excellent. In addition, we are developing a solution that automatically 3D modeling with drawings. and functions related to the classification of the element, like circuits or parts, cylinders, have been developed to maximize the ZWCAD field function. In the future, we'll develop electrical automation solutions, so you are being reviewed the CAM functions.
Simon, thanks for your complimenting. Could you please share the benefit of the electro solution?
It is an add-on solution through the API function provided by ZWCAD. The automatic electrical modeling and additive functions can work at least 3 to 10 times faster than electrical modeling in AutoCAD systems, and even beginners can work.
That is impressive. We can see that electro design is great. Any comments from the users who are using ZW3D and electro solution?
Our customers told us it is easier and more convenient than AutoCAD systems. So the work time is shortened, and even beginners can easily proceed with the modeling. The users expect to see more in the future. I hope that electrically integrated CAD and CAM solution will come out soon. They hope we won, and we will do. Thank you.
Simon, thanks for your time to share your insights into the electro design solution. I hope that all of the electro designers can enjoy these electro solutions. Except for the application developers, ZWSoft CX technologies have been trusted by all kinds of industry users, from small and medium-sized to giant ones. Here, I would like to share 2 customer stories with you. As noted all, high-speed trains deliver great travel experience, and they are everywhere. I want to share the story about CRRC Zhuzhou Institute, a leader of electric locomotive in China. It has about 200,000 employees. What are the top 3 requirements when they implement ZWCAD as the main CAD solution in the group? First priority is the flexibility of licensing. Why? Because the designers are traveling all the time. Budget is the second consideration, as the demand of the license is huge. The third down is how to manage the CAD drawings and improve the international collaboration. Remember that CRRC has more than 200,000 employees. ZWCAD can realize robust 2D drafting. It has never been a problem for most of the companies to apply ZWCAD as the main CAD solution. Furthermore, CRRC can choose the perpetual license for thousands of designers. ZWCAD can save the budget for the users. What makes ZWCAD different with the others is the faster response. ZWCAD is very flexible for the development. We developed very nice PLM plugin to connect CRRC's WinChair system, and CRRC's WinChair system was great with ZWCAD in the last few years. Another story is about ZW3D and value customers, Lowe's International. Lowe's International is the international mold design and manufacturing company. It has factories in North America, South America, and Europe. What is the top 3 requests from the typical mold companies for a 3D CAD solution? The first request is the flexibility in CAD. Imagine that different companies are asking for the beautiful design of the products. What else? Faster machining and easier mold. Surely, those are exactly ZW3D's advantage for designing and machining. The CAD trends always update the CAD machining. That is the fantastic feature in ZW3D solution. In fact, Lowe's International is also a friend of ZWSoft. They have used ZW3D since 2005, and it is almost 16 years. With the 16 years collaboration with Lowe's International, we appreciate the support from Lowe's International, and we hope that there are more and more 10 years or 20 years clients. Thanks for all of the industry application developers and our valued clients. We'll continue to deliver the best technology to the ZWSoft ecosystem and bring more innovations to the CX industry.
Thanks, Colin, for sharing ZWSoft's developer ecosystem and the ways it can enable application developers with us. And it's also encouraging that ZWSoft solutions have really done a great help to our customers. ZWorld 2021 is now coming to an end. Today's content is very abundant, and I hope that you've got inspired. Later on, you can review the meeting from the below website. As I have mentioned at the beginning, ZWSoft is devoted to providing reliable all-in-one CX solutions and enabling the engineering ecosystem to keep delivering values to our users, technical partners, business partners, etc., and win together. We hope that we have taken a small step through this meeting, and let's keep cooperating and communicating closely for a bright future of engineering. Thanks so much for your time to stay with us. We wish you safe and sound. See you next time.